All right, guys. What's going on? Today's Friday, and we are going to talk about the fresh news, fresh things that happened for the past week, and of course, guys, hands down, I know that you want to discuss first of all the changes with the green card lottery. So without any further ado, let's start breaking those news and analyzing them and actually finding the solutions. What could be done in order to, first of all, to understand the end of green card lottery. And you guys, that's what's going on right now. And what are my predictions about this program? So yesterday there was a shooting at Brown University. Again. And of course, you guys know it. Every time recently when something happens that is done by immigrant, by someone who came to the US, this just it explodes the Trump administration. Okay, no one cares about the vetting, no one cares about the fraud, no one cares about strengthening the ways how the US government analyzes the new immigrants and things like that. They want to do the bold moves, right? Ban the country, take the green cards away, revoke the visas, impose huge fees, and now this is another bold move. They want to stop the green card diversity lottery. And you guys been asking me for a while, like, Stanislav, do you think that the lottery is going to be canceled? And I always told you that, look, there's nothing that can surprise me right now. Can it be canceled technically? Of course. Can Trump actually cancel it? I don't think so. So what happened? Kristi Noem, the secretary of DHS, said that they pausing the green card lottery program right now, the diversity program. And you guys remember that this year, this program did not start because of the shutdown of the government. How convenient, huh? And although there was a little bit of hopes that this program will be resumed maybe later this year, maybe the beginning of 2026, but now we know for sure it's not going to happen. Okay, this is the first thing. Second thing, the question now becomes: can Trump or DHS cancel the visa diversity program? Can they legally do this? And guys, hands down, my answer is no. They cannot do that. Okay? They cannot cancel it. Can they pause it? Can they impose more limits and things like that? Probably yes. And of course, they will find some law in somewhere that authorizes president by executive order to stop the program briefly. Okay, that I can see, but to cancel this program, this is impossible, guys. Okay, this is impossible. So if you hear someone saying that the program has been canceled, this is the wrong wording. Okay, they're trying to cancel it. They want to cancel it. This is correct. Okay, but they have canceled it for good. This is incorrect. Why? Because this program has been authorized by the Congress, which means because of the separation of the powers between the different branches of the government, which is the backbone of U.S. Constitution, only same entity, same branch can cancel the law, which is Congress. Okay, so how does it happen technically? Well, someone proposes a bill to the Congress. And usually before that happens, that bill should go through the committees, through discussions, through hearings, through oral arguments and things like that. Of course, it could be an emergency bill that could have a fast track to the floor of Congress, which happens extremely rarely. So they should first vote on it. The House should vote by the majority. Then the Senate should vote for the bill by the majority, meaning more than 50% of the chamber. Then the bill goes on the president's desk and he either sign it or let it lapse, meaning that it's automatically signed by law. Okay, so either president signs it and it becomes law immediately, or when the due date is in the law, or president doesn't do anything and that bill becomes the law automatically. Or alternatively, the president can veto the bill. Okay, of course he's not gonna veto the bill, but that would be canceling the green card lottery. Okay, but but this is the process how green card lottery can be stopped. Right now, what's happening right now, I'm sure there will be a legal battle, taking it to the court, and pretty swiftly, I'm sure the court is going to enter the injunction. Okay, what is an injunction? That's the judicial order to stop doing something or to cancel some kind of event that's not in accordance with the law. Okay, so most likely that's what's going to happen. So technically, we're talking about the cancellation of this program. However, in fact, we're talking about the legal battle that's going to ensue addressing this issue. Okay, but we gotta deal with consequences practically. Okay, so this year, or more proper way to say 2027 DV lottery. You guys know it's the count for that is by 2 years, right? So we in 2025, but the DV lottery is 2027, not even 2026. Why? Because because of the cycle that process goes. In May of the following year, we know the results. Then people should file the paperwork until, I believe, October of that following year, and then the actual visas are issued in the year following the following year. Okay, so if we had the lottery in 2025, the results are in 2026, and people coming to the US in 2027. That's why it's called DV Lottery 2027. Okay, so 2027 DV Lottery is out of the picture. I don't see that happening. Do not try to rely on that. Next year, which is 2028, DV Lottery is under the question. Okay, we don't know what's going to happen. Maybe the new law is going to happen. Maybe the court says a president can do this. Maybe they can briefly stop this. I don't know. I'm not qualified to understand the administrative federal law. That's other attorneys' job and task. Okay, but we're going to be tracking this and giving you the breakdown of those things. Now, guys, why did we start with this news? Because I've been saying it for years, and I will be saying this for years. Do not rely on dead horse. Okay? If you are in the US and you are on TPS, on some humanitarian program, you are on some type of temporary hold program, and you thinking, oh my God, I'm going to wait till some change in the law is going to happen, or you are on STEM OPT and you're like, okay, I'm going to wait till H1B program is shaken, then things going to normalize, and guys, do not believe in fairy tales. You grown up people, you're adults. So to put your hopes on that horse is unreasonable. Okay? It's unreasonable. And on top of that, it's unreasonable also for another reason, that there are programs out there that really, realistically can bring the result. Okay? So if you've been playing the green card lottery for years and still putting hope on that, now it's time to learn about new ways to come to the US. And of course, the best way to come to the US in 2026 is merit-based immigration. Merit-based, guys. Remember this. Remember these words. I'm telling you right now that this is going to be a theme for the years to come. Basically, in other words, show me how we can benefit from you, and only then I will consider you coming to the US. You get it? No more BS, no more hopes, no more lotteries, no more new laws. Only merit-based immigration with very strict rules. Okay? So what we are facing right now? Well, first of all, we're facing the three types of immigration that does have merit-based basis, which is talent visas, O-1, EB-1A, EB2 and IW. Okay, O-1 non-immigrant, the other two immigrant visas that brings you the green card. Second category, business visas. L1, most of that. L1, EB1C, also E2, also EB5. And thirdly, the investment visas, also EB5, which is passive investment EB5, the future golden card, which I don't know when it's going to be realized. Right now it's like so crappy, so misguided program, and written on the go instead of giving it a deep thought. They're just trying to push it on the go, and I don't know how that's going to work out. And also E2. Okay, so E2 in the two categories. And by the way, we can put O1 and EB1A in the business visas too, because you guys may not know, but there's a category of business in the talent visa. Okay, but we don't have to show the investment, but we need to show how we're gonna benefit this country through our business, through creation of jobs, through paying taxes and things like that. So those programs, guys, those visas are going to shine like a diamond in the sky. Okay? So we see the downfall of the programs that have no merit basis, and the rise of the programs that do have merit basis in them. O1, E2, L1, non-immigrant visas, EB1A, EB2 and IW, EB5 and golden card visa, the immigrant visas. Okay? So remember those letters, guys, because soon that's all we're gonna have left. Not physically, but practically. Okay? Maybe other programs they're gonna stay, but they're gonna be significantly disregarded. Significantly. Okay? So now even H1B, guys. Let's talk about H1B. H1B, the reform that's coming, which you guys are all missing. You're focused on $100,000 fee. Guys, this is nothing. This is nothing compared to the reform that's already written into proposed regulations for H1B. Unless you follow me, you don't know what I'm talking about, right? You're like, oh my God, which reform? It's been reformed already. No, it's been modified. The big reform for H1 is coming at us in 2026. And what that reform is going to be based on? You guessed it right. Merit-based. Why? Because now the H1B is turning into a selective lottery based on the salary. Okay? And salary is based on your merit. The higher the merit, the higher the salary. The higher the salary, the better chances you have to be selected for H1B. So in fact, this is an auction. It's gonna become an auction. Okay? So in effect, this program is gonna be dead for 90% of you who did not get selected before. Right? Because nobody's going to offer the young professional a very high salary. Because then they incentivize to actually hire the US employees. All right? So, guys, merit-based immigration is gonna shine. It's gonna shine. And if you're not positioning yourself right now to be part of this merit-based immigration in the future, you're gonna miss out. Okay? You're gonna miss out. So now, how do you know if you are positioned or you can be positioned for merit-based immigration? That's actually the easiest part, guys. Free evaluation. Free evaluation. I attached a link to this stream. Click on it, fill out the questionnaire, and within 2 days, by Monday, if you're watching it on streaming live, or whenever if you watch it on the weekend, offline, 2 days will take me to analyze your case based on merit-based immigration programs. That's all we got left, guys. No more procrastinating, no more Christmas gifts, no more miracles. It's out of the picture. Only brutal, bold facts that are showing that you're achieved, you are recognized, or you have capital. If you don't have achievements and recognition, if you don't have capital, or at the very least, if you don't have ideas how to make this country better, you are out of the picture. Okay? I'm sorry. This is the true reality. And let me be the one to tell you this today. So you prepare for tomorrow instead of you living in some fantasy world. That's gone. Guys, that's gone. Okay. Okay, so I do not believe we guys discussed the Golden Card program, which the details of which, and actually, guys, you will be surprised how this gold card, Visa, Trump card, call it whatever, how this is another proof the shift in the US immigration policies. Okay? And understand, many of you, none of us can afford $1 million to gift to the US government. But guys, listen attentively what I'm going to say right now about this program to understand that shift. And this is wild. Okay? Guys, finally, immigration law is becoming entertaining, okay? Because before that, I had to jump out of my pants to make it fun for you, right? Now, I just need to recite the facts, and it's already circus, okay? So, I think the main the main thing in Gold Card that makes it kind of crazy and that shows that shift is that in the new form released by the US government, that's going to be the form for this program, I-140G, okay? And it's not that OG that you guys thinking of. That's the G standing for the gold, I believe. So the first part of that form, think of it. You have to choose. So you giving the US government $1 million. You gift it. You pay $15,000 fee for each person in your family. So if you're a family of 4, it's $60,000. And now you're proving the origin of the funds, that you paid the taxes, that you have a good moral character. But on top of that, please choose between 2 options. You're a talented person, or you're gonna do the endeavor in the national interest of the US. Guys, how crazy that is! This is insane. They combining EB5 and EB1A and EB2NIW in one program. We don't know how you can reconcile all those things together, because seemingly the Gold Card program is for US government to get that $1 million, which kind of presumes a talent and it kind of presumes the national importance, but still you have to check the box and I guess prove that you're talented or you're gonna bring some type of national interest. I still cannot comprehend how this program is gonna work, because I know all these 3 programs very well. That's my expertise, right? That's my specialty. I'm doing those visas every day, okay? And now they want us to combine all them and somehow prove it to the US government, whatever they want us to prove. So again, the shift of the policy of new immigration laws is merit-based, guys, okay? I remind you, do the free evaluation right now when I can tell you yet if we can build your case. Because many cases have to go for 6 months of building, rebuilding, creation, and description part, okay? Once we get the new laws for EB1A, for EB2NIW, and they coming at us like a train, if you guys missed that, the new reform of these programs coming in January. So in January, we're gonna know the text of the proposed new law in those programs. And of course, it's gonna take a little bit for them to become law. So while today we still know without research and development, because we're gonna learn how to get approvals for the new laws, but it's gonna take time, right? And you don't wanna be that rabbit on whom we're gonna be testing, because somebody's gonna do that. Somebody will have to play that role of a rabbit, okay? And there's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't mean things are not gonna work, because always worked with us, okay? Because we always pioneer the new laws. We've always been the first to explain how those new laws work, even without going to court to test the laws, okay? Because we file 30 cases a month, guys. Who is filing more than us with specialty, okay? I'm not saying law firms that filing family cases and asylum, deportation. Of course, they may file 1 million cases a month, which does not bring any merit to the specialty, right? Because they're all the same. All those cases the same. The merit-based cases, what we do, that's when you have to put work. So those cases, those programs are the proof of work concept. And you guys know, I'm a big fan of Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is a proof of work, right? If you have Bitcoin, if you have Satoshis, that means that you, at some point of your life, gave value to someone, received the something in exchange, which we now call money, the currency, and exchange it for Bitcoin. Okay? So that's the proof of work. So that's what the US government now wants. Show me your proof of work. Merit-based immigration, guys. Okay, wild times, guys. Wild times. Okay, one more thing. Platinum card, guys. My God. Next thing you know, gold card, platinum card, diamond card. What else? What's more valuable? Bitcoin card, right? More valuable than diamonds. What else? Dark matter card. I can see this thing growing, you know. My God, this is crazy. So platinum card, giving you some kind of tax break if you have that. To me, guys, this platinum card, and we have very limited information about that, whatever the website says, the government website says about this. It looks to me like a digital nomad visa. You're an IT person, you're a businessman, you're a startupper, whatever, you're active, you're entrepreneurial to the extent, right? Or you have a deep skill based on the digital age, and you may be in the US working, staying, doing whatever you have to do without becoming a tax resident of the US. That's what I see they going. That's where they going with this. It seems. Unless something crazy happens, and you guys know things happen every day. So that platinum card is kind of actually fun. I want to see the detail, how they want to implement that. What they want for it? Money? Do they want the proof of you being that digital nomad? Do they want? I don't know what they want. Okay, but it's actually something new, something we've never seen before. So it's a new development, and I would love to see the more details on that, because if that program is made correctly, that's gonna actually bring a lot of good to the US and to us as well. Okay. Next, guys. The new, my God, this. Guys, yesterday I was sitting in my office in the evening. I was like, my God, this week was kind of quiet, you know. Things happened like over the weekend, and the green card, the diversity thing. My God, not the diversity, the golden card, and then it was quiet. But yesterday, bam, 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 bam. It's just this new ban for new countries. And this diversity lottery thing, it's insane. It's insane. And it's another proof of my theory that now the US is ruled, is controlled like Instagram. Guys, have you noticed that? They have to post stories every day. They have to bring the sensations. They have to bring the clickbait and all this craziness for people to be engaged. For people to catch your attention. Why they want to do this? To distract all of you from real problems. Okay? What are the real problems? The debt spiral, the debasement of currency, the crazy inflation, crazy printing, and things like that. The result of which is the price rising, more expensive to live in, the insurance rise, the property cost rise, and everything like that. So those are the real problems. To distract you from those, they need to bring a sensation on a daily basis. Okay, and this trick is old as the world. Always been like this. Find guys, the German, the Hitler Germany back in the day, that they came up with this idea, with propaganda. Find the enemy, and the enemy could be inside or outside, and that's how you get people together. That's how you make your agenda, your ideas go through unnoticed, because you have a common enemy. Who is the common enemy for the US government right now? Correct. Immigrants. Okay. Immigrants is the common enemy. Who else? China, of course, Russia, Venezuela, but mostly the immigrants coming from those countries. So that's what they do, and we have to suffer because of that, because it has the consequences. Okay, so yes, even though we realize that, we still have to deal with consequences of that. Okay, and this is stricter policies, more vetting, longer adjudications, more expensive, bigger cases, guys. Let me guys show you. You guys, sometimes you like Stanislav, show me the proof, kind of. You guys would never say, I wouldn't believe you, Stanislav, right? Because we have certain level of trust. But sometimes you guys tell me, Stanislav, show us the proof. I'll show you the proof right now, guys. Give me 1 second. I'll show you. Let me guys show you how big the EP1 cases are becoming right now. Here. Guys, you see that? So 2,000 pages. 2,000 pages. Okay? And let me show you, that's another one. 2,500 pages. And that's only this week. And let me show you again. Okay, this is a little less, maybe 1,500 pages. Response to RFE. Guys, do you see that? Response to RFE. They used to be like this, 50 pages. You guys think I'm joking? This is O-1. Guys, O-1 used to be this. Now it's this. EB1 used to be this. Now it's this. And it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Okay? So that's what we're facing right now. And look at this. Look. The monsters. The monster cases. So that's what we have to do in response to these changes. But the good and sweet part, guys, the good and sweet part is that we are getting you the results. Okay? And you guys sometimes come to me and say, Stanislav, what's your this other attorney told me that if he doesn't get my case approved, he's gonna give me my money back. My God, guys, ask yourself, and I'm gonna go deeper in that, but ask yourself one question. Do you want your money back, or you want the result? Okay? Just ask yourself that simple question, because no one is giving you the money back to begin with, even if they say they will. All right? And there's a million ways to do that. Trust me, guys. I've been in this game for quite a long time to explain it to you, to show how, and even some attorneys do that, a lot of those paralegals and immigrant consultants and those crazy people who have no qualification, they just drag your case forever if they don't know how to get you approved. Or if they know, they will not get you approved. Because in those contracts that you guys sign with whoever promises the money back to you, I don't know who those crazy people are, there is no time when they have to file your case. They can drag it forever until you say, screw this, I'm going to Shamayev. Okay? I'm going to this guy because I know that my case is going to be filed in 6 months per the contract. Okay? So guys, a free, this, I think this, I forgot the equivalent in English, but in the Russian language, they say the free cheese is only in the mousetrap. Let me guys know if you know the English equivalent. What is it? The free honey is where? What the Americans say? I can't remember. So yes, if somebody's want to give you something for free or offering you services that could be ultimately free, and those are very expensive services, there's something wrong with it. And by the way, we still offer money-back guarantee insurance for qualified cases. That's the proper way to address this thing. Because if you are, if you come to me and I do a free evaluation of your case and I grade it A or A to B grade on ABCD scale, and you have a lot of achievements, a great career, ideas how you're gonna benefit the US and all that, I can give you the money back guarantee thing. Okay? Because some cases are obvious and some cases need a lot of work. Most of the cases need a lot of work, a lot of brainstorm, a lot of resources, a lot of finance to get it to the level of A at the end of 6 months and still get approved. Okay? With 90% plus. 90% plus. So 9 out of the 10 gets approval. Okay? You guys been quiet today. You've been quiet and like just listening to me. Not saying nothing. Say something, guys. Who is here? Okay, who is present today, guys, in this classroom? Because I feel like I'm just giving you a lecture and you guys just absorb, and I don't know if I make you happy, if I make you sad. Say something. Okay? Say whatever. Say something, guys. Let me see. Are you here? All those 15 people watching online, I love you all. But all those 15 who's here, let me know what's going on. I know what you guys doing. I know what you guys doing. You're filling out a free evaluation. You're focused on that because if you don't do it right now, guys, if you do this thing in a year, trust me, things are gonna be so different. In a year, things are gonna be so different that if you rewatch the stream, you'll be like, my God, how stupid I was not to begin my immigration journey when Stanislav told me. And you call the date, because I'm always telling you this. But call it the end of 2025. You guys can miss out. You can miss out. Okay? And this is, guys, I'm smiling, but trust me, there's no much room to be happy about this. The only reason I'm smiling and I'm still happy, there's only one reason for that, guys. Because I'm proud of those people who made the decision to do this now or 6 months ago, and I'm getting the results right now. I'm happy for those people because those approvals, those green cards are not going to be taken away. Or I'm going to fight tooth and nail for that not to happen. Trust me, guys. The community of people who got approval from my company is growing big. And we do have real power now. We do have real power, guys. Because the business club has more than 200 people. And the business club based on my corporation And if you guys didn't know, we have business club for those who get approval for our company. I don't know what you're doing with your lives. Okay, I don't know what you're doing with your lives. This community is so strong, and those people are the best. The talented people, the scientists, the business people, investors with technology, innovation, and we all in the US doing our thing. And we're all interconnected through the business club. We have a chat on Telegram Messenger, guys. Very powerful, trust me. I see things happening in front of my eyes, how people get together, build the businesses, invest in each other's progress because there is trust between us, okay? Because everybody knows what they went through. Okay. Oh, okay, guys, there's one comment. Hallelujah. Okay. Let me try to read the name because this person deserves it. Tadelishanafi. Okay? Is the lottery end or paused for the short period of time? It's illegally paused, in my opinion. It's illegally paused. All right? So it's going to be a battle in the court. And this is a summary of my thesis that I was doing in the beginning today. The only way to cancel it is to get the approval by the Congress. That's the only way. All right, guys. Get to work. Get to work. Okay? Do the free evaluation right now. The link is attached to this chat. Find if you have potential. If you do, come to the complex immigration planning. I will build your strategy, the written strategy. And by the way, guys, this year, even if you want to meet with me this year, you're too late. Okay? You're too late. Maybe if you really fast, maybe December 29th, I have a few open slots. I can see they already reserved for people who said they will come to the complex immigration planning, but they didn't pay yet. So if you're really fast, there's a chance we can meet. Otherwise, mid-January. Okay? Mid-January. So think twice, guys. Think twice about your future before going to the weekend. Okay? All right, guys. I'm off. It was a good stream. Those who came late, please re-watch it from the beginning because there's a lot of good stuff in it. Get some rest. Happy holidays. Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. Get with your family. Spend some time with your loved ones. Hug your mom. Hug your dad, your kids, your siblings. Tell them that you love them. And just be with your family, okay? And my name is Stanislav Shamayev. I'm a lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.